Welcome to the ultimate guide on mastering one of the most desired yet challenging architectural styles, open-plan living. We all dream of those sprawling, airy spaces that flow seamlessly from the kitchen to the lounge, but making them feel intentional is an art form. Today, we aren't just looking at layouts, we are diving deep into the soul of a home. We want to achieve a look that is not only expansive, but also deeply warm, cozy, and undeniably expensive. It is about finding that perfect balance between grandeur and intimacy. So, take a seat and let's explore how to transform your vast rooms into a sanctuary of high-end comfort. Before we get into the details, let's set the stage for what expensive really feels like in a home setting. Just about the price tag of your furniture. It's about the harmony of the elements and the quality of the materials you choose. Imagine walking into a space where every texture invites you to touch it, and every light source feels like a warm embrace. This setting serves as our canvas today as we navigate the journey from a cold, empty hall to a sophisticated living environment. We are looking for that quiet luxury aesthetic that speaks volumes through subtle details. Let's begin by understanding the foundational elements that define a high-end open-plan space. The goal is clear. We want a home that feels like a 5-star retreat every single day. This means every corner of your open-plan area should have a purpose and a distinct personality while still belonging to the whole. Throughout this video, we will walk through the step-by-step process of zoning, layering, and decorating with a professional eye. You will see how simple shifts in furniture placement and color palettes can drastically change the energy of a room. By the end of this session, you will have the confidence to curate a space that looks like it was plucked straight from the pages of an architectural digest. Let's embark on this design transformation together. However, we must address the elephant in the room, the common struggle with open-plan layouts. Many people find that once the walls come down, the warmth disappears, leaving behind a space that feels more like a cold warehouse than a home. The acoustics become an issue, voices echo, and the lack of boundaries can make the room feel disorganized and chaotic. It is frustrating when you've invested in a large space, only to feel like you can't get comfortable in it. This sterile feeling is the primary conflict we face in modern design. If you don't define the space will define your mood. And usually it leads to a feeling of being lost in the void. The disconnect often stems from a lack of visual weight and grounding. When furniture is pushed against the far walls of a large room, the center becomes a vast dead zone that lacks energy. This layout mistake makes the room feel accidental rather than curated, stripping away that expensive look we are striving for. You might find yourself sitting on a sofa and feeling exposed because there is too much empty air behind you. This is where the cozy factor dies. We need to stop thinking about decorating walls and start thinking about creating islands of comfort. Understanding this challenge is the first step towards fixing it and reclaiming the warmth of your home. The climax of our design journey begins with the concept of zoning, which is the secret weapon of every professional interior designer. Zoning is the process of creating rooms within a room without using physical walls. This is where we solve the conflict of the cold warehouse once and for all. By using rugs, lighting, and furniture orientation, we can create invisible boundaries that tell the eye exactly where one area ends and another begins. Imagine a large area rug acting as the foundation for your living room, anchoring every piece of furniture within its borders. This immediate sense of structure provides the security and intimacy that open plans often lack. Lighting is your next layer of luxury, and it is perhaps the most critical element in creating a cozy atmosphere. To make a space feel expensive, you must move away from generic overhead lighting and embrace layered lighting. This means incorporating floor lamps, table lamps, and wall sconces at different heights to create pockets of warmth. Notice how a well-placed pendant light over a dining table instantly makes the dining area feel like a private alcove. Soft, warm-toned bulbs are essential here to avoid the clinical feel of blue-tinted lights. By controlling the shadows and highlights, you add depth and mystery to the room, making it feel high-end and lived in. Now, let's talk about texture, because luxury is a tactile experience. To make an open-plan space feel warm, you need to mix materials that offer a variety of sensations. Combine the hardness of a marble coffee table with the softness of a mohair throw or a chunky knit pillow. Wood is also a vital component. It brings a natural, organic warmth that concrete or steel simply cannot provide. Think about adding wooden slats to a feature wall or choosing a dining table with a rich, visible grain. These layers of texture absorb sound, eliminating that annoying echo and replacing it with a quiet, hushed elegance that screams sophistication. Color plays a massive role in the expensive equation, and the trick is to stay within a sophisticated, cohesive palette. While bold colors have their place, a palette of warm neutrals like oatmeal, sand, charcoal, and taupe tends to feel more timeless and high-end. Use these tones to create a sense of continuity throughout the entire open space. You can add expensive accents through deep earthy tones like forest green, burgundy, or burnt orange in your accessories. This creates a visual flow that allows the eye to travel across the room without any jarring interruptions. It's this seamless transition of color that makes a home feel professionally designed and cohesive. Furniture scale is the final piece of the climax. In a large open-plan room, small furniture will look like dollhouse pieces and make the room feel cluttered. To achieve that expensive look, you must choose pieces that match the scale of the architecture. A large, deep-seated sectional sofa is often better than two smaller love seats. Statement pieces, such as an oversized chandelier or a tall indoor tree, draw the eye upward and celebrate the height of your space. Don't be afraid of big design choices. They provide the confidence and wow factor that defines luxury living. When your furniture respects the scale of the room, the whole environment feels balanced and intentional. As we move into the resolution of our design, we begin to see the magic happen. All these individual elements, the zoning, the lighting, the textures, and the scale, start to weave together into a single, beautiful narrative. The room no longer feels like a series of disjointed furniture sets. It feels like a unified home. The kitchen flows into the dining area, which flows into the lounge, yet each feels like its own private retreat. This is the moment where the expensive feel becomes reality. It's not about how much you spent, but how much thought you put into the placement and interaction of every item. The space is now functional, beautiful, and most importantly, inviting. Look at the transformation. The echo is gone, replaced by the soft hum of life. The coldness has been chased away by warm pools of light and rich, tactile fabrics. You can now host a dinner party where guests feel comfortable lingering at the table, or enjoy a quiet evening on the sofa without feeling lost in the room. This resolution is what successful design is all about: solving the functional problems of a space while